This morning, we're following a high-profile attempt to get Mecklenburg County Sheriff Garry McFadden removed from office. A state lawmaker and 4 former employees of the sheriff's office have filed a petition in court. They accuse the sheriff of misconduct and say he broke the law. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane now live this morning from outside the sheriff's office uptown with a closer look at what comes next. Richard, serious allegations here.
Absolutely correct, Ben. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lisa. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Those allegations are aimed at getting the sheriff here in Mecklenburg County out of his office. Now, that could be a lengthy process, but so far we can tell you the district attorney has asked for the SBI to investigate. Now, that filing submitted Monday in Mecklenburg County Superior Court by State Representative Carla Cunningham, former Chief Deputy Kevin Canty, and 3 other former sheriff office employees, all claiming that Garry McFadden, there have been safety problems under McFadden at the Mecklenburg County Jail, retaliation against critics, misuse of company resources, and inappropriate conduct involving deputies and department vehicles. It also claims McFadden violated federal law by directing sheriff office staff to assist with campaign work by using agency vehicles and credit cards for non-official purposes. Now, Cunningham's claims stem in part from a conversation with McFadden during a debate over state legislation requiring sheriffs to cooperate more closely with federal immigration authorities. She said that interaction amounted to intimidation and attempt to influence her vote when McFadden called her last year.
The vote was considered to be a controversial vote, and I understood that. One of the things he said was that the citizens of Mecklenburg County would come after me. And he went on to explain that the cost to house the people inside of the jail was going to cost additional money and that the citizens would have to foot that bill.
Now, what happens next? Well, the district attorney or the county attorney are the only 2 people who actually have the authority to remove the sheriff. And so far, the district attorney, Spencer Merriweather, has launched or asked the SBI to investigate. Of course, the whole process could take months. We can tell you that McFadden is up for re-election this coming March in the primaries. He's already got, I should say he's coming up for election this year. In the primaries, he's already has 3 other people running against him. We'll keep you posted. We're right here in Uptown Charlotte. It's Richard Devane. Send it back to you.
All right, so while that's happening, more North Carolina House lawmakers say they're calling on Sheriff McFadden to testify. The House Oversight Committee asking him to appear later this month on January 22nd. They say they want to hear from him regarding public safety across Charlotte, including public safety on transit. They also expect him to address strategy, spending, and the department's DEI efforts. The sheriff says he, quote, has nothing to hide and plans to testify, adding that he hopes his testimony will mark the beginning of a constructive dialogue. Richard alluded to this just moments ago, but it's worth repeating. The sheriff now looks to win another term as he faces a crowded Democratic primary. Take a look. It includes Antoine Nance, a former Mecklenburg County Detention Center officer, CMPD Sergeant Ricky Robbins, and Rodney Collins, a former chief deputy with Mecklenburg County.